First, I must greet the Holy Spirit who's the head of my life. And second, I must greet all of my viewers that make the choice to hear what I'm have to say and to understand what I'm about to say. Thank you all. When God created this world in 6 days and rest on the 7th day, and that day fall on a Saturday, that day becomes a special day. That day becomes a holy day. That must be a day of worship in the mind, spirit, and soul. It's a no movement day. Spirit interact with the Holy Spirit. Mind interact with the spiritual minded. Soul interacted with the spiritual soul. So please, you all can do this. And any day you chooses to do it on. But Saturday is a more special day to do it on. It is not that you are not answered by the Lord. You are answered, but Saturday is a more interaction day with God. Keep on keeping on. These 7-day worshippers speaks about father and jewels and don't know how to adorn themselves. Their clothes so short and skinny as an old woman and young woman. What kind of doctrine did they profess on? I would like to know, what did they call that doctrine? The doctrine that God required from us is to live right according to the word, what it say to do. And many of us don't know what it meant to do. They believe is to do not eat shell food, fish without scale, just worship on Saturday. Don't wear jewels, don't go to dance, don't eat hot food on Saturday, don't buy and sell on Saturday, and they still be a big hypocrite. Bad mind, love who they want to love, respect who they want to respect. What kind of 7-day church of God that makes them be with all of these represented doings they are doing in the churches? I cannot speak about what I don't know about. I only speak about what I know about. That 3 branches, you have one in Guinea and one in Springfield and the biggest one in Rocky Point. Them need to step down and start all over again. They said Sister Wilson backslide, but I don't backslide. The circle that they call said them circle, and I must stay in. I found myself stepped out. My life still spiritual. Even better, God presents still with me. God still speaks to me. I'm not going back to my old life. I even move forward in my spiritual life. Even better and better. Some of them in the church more than 50 years, and I'm just 13 years old. And I'm on top of the world. So you all please tell me which one of us need to start back over again. The 13 years that they say backslide, that is on top of the world, or the 40 or 50 years Christian that not even know their bed head or them bed foot? Which one of us needed to step down and start over again? Keep on keeping on. When I look and see how them treat Sister Wilson like dog shit, just because I'm more brilliant than them, and to see and know them background, it's very sad and a shame of these three branches in Clarendon. I would not blame the pastor. He done nothing wrong. He begged them to stop and start over again. But them see themselves precious in the sight of men, not God. But in the sight of men, you all remember this. I know how big my God is in my life. No question about that. Or how mighty my God is in my life today. Please, there's no question about that. He only tells me to meekly wait and murmur not. And that's what I'm doing today. Take it one day at a time, day in and day out. Them all of a lesson book that them studies with, but majority of them don't know what did it meant or what it is all about. Because if them did know what it is all about, they would have been a better person today. Then ought to be today. They ought to be today. This lesson speaks about one foundation, one church. It speaks about the foundation Jesus already laid how much years ago for us to build our structure on. Today, are you all sure that the structure you all built on this foundation as a Christian in the right structure? You are building on that foundation today. For me, I'm praying and seeking in every way which is right. I believe and hope and pray that I'm right till that day has come. For me, I'm knocking on door. I hear speaking or voicing everywhere I go, and take what right could even the madman. Voices I hear speaking, and the sidewalk that how hungry I am for the right way of life. I don't see no one less than no one, everyone profitable in the sight of God. And man, no man is an island. No man stands alone. Look at Lazarus and Dives. The rich man died and go to hell, and the poor man died and go to heaven. Just look at that one. Please, you all look at that one. So please, what are we killing ourselves for in this world? The Lord promised us food, shelter, clothes, and He also gave us talent to multiply, and we all do so in the best way we can. And some of us backbite our own brothers and sisters in this life. Today, all of us who do harmful things to our brother and sister, we all have to pay for it one day to come. as we all can see how tormented Dives did in hell. The sore-foot man, him want to put him finger into water and put it on him tongue just to cool it. Please remember our doings in the sight of God and also man. God never called us to love who we want to love. God never called us to respect who we want to respect. God never called us to achieve things in our own understanding and keep it by ourselves. The reason why He gave us this talent is for us to accomplish it and be our brother's keeper. Be there for each other, lending a hand to each other, day in and day out. He said, love your enemy as yourself. Do unto others as though you want others to do unto you. God says, if you give anyone nothing, you don't do it to them. You do it to Jesus. So don't believe that if you give someone a little food or you give someone a little money, you are doing something for that person. You are not doing something for that person. You are doing it to God Himself. So when that day come of this life, that's where you're gonna get your reward. That's where your payment gonna come back to you. You know, I have nothing more to say. I'm Sister Wilson. Thank you all to view my videos. Just take what is yours, take what you understand, and apply it to your life. I'm just doing all of these things to help you to direct your path, to know what to go, where to go to worship, where to go to look to strength for, where to go to look to encouragement word. If there's anything in my video, if there's any word that I speak that interested you, that you feel safe and you believe, just take it and apply it to your life. I'm Sister Wilson and I'm out. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you all.